What up, what up, what up? Back on my last Epoch grind. All right, let's see here. If you don't know what last Epoch is, I'm just going to link the website. It is a Steam only game. I think it's $24. I don't even remember because I bought it so long ago. But yeah, it is a, doesn't even show me how much it is because oh, it's $34. Excuse me, $34. Okay. Yeah, here you go. Boop. And we will pin that. Booyah. Buy it on Steam. If you need Steam points, got those linked up in the chat. So I play as a mage. Let me do one thing. In my opinion, this is, right now, I consider this to be the best aRPG that there is, like overall. Where is the social? This is one thing that is bugged out though. Like it will pop up. Some of the settings don't stay. You have to like deactivate and reactivate. Like, here's the thing about it. I'm not saying that it's a better game than Path of Exile. I'm not saying it's a better game than Diablo 2 Resurrection, or even if you're into the OG D2. I'm not saying better than D3, D4, Wolfson, Undecember, Torchlight, whatever. I'm saying, in my opinion, it is better. It is the best aRPG. But when I say it's the best aRPG out right now, I just mean as a total package. I think Path of Exile has the best endgame, obviously. I think graphically, I think Wolfson has the best story and maybe the best graphics. I think they're way better than like Diablo 4. Cinematics, nobody even watches those, so it doesn't really matter. As far as features built into the game, I mean, look, if you play RPGs, you already know it's got the loot filters built in here. They are deep loot filters, deep. Like it is so many. Like it just keeps going and going and going. It's so many. Like I can just show you here. Like let's just create a filter, and then we're just gonna create new filter here. So we're gonna give this a new name, and then we're just gonna say new. And we're going to give it an icon and a color and hit confirm. And then we're going to add a rule. And then we're going to emphasize that, add a condition. And we're going to say class requirement. And I'm a mage. So we're going to add that. And then we're going to say level. And highest usable level. And then we're going to say rarity. And we want uniques. And we're just going to add that. And then item type. And you come in here and we're going to say, offhand, accessories, armor, confirm. Like, and then, it is so deep. It is so deep. Like, it's so many, like, options for the loot filter in here. Let me go back. I don't know what I hit. Anyway, feature wise, it's got everything like from graphics, settings, streamer mode, VSync. You can set your max FPS to whatever you want. You can limit it, whatever. I mean, it's got a ton of features here. Sound settings, social, challenges. The end game to it is better than Diablo 4. It's not as good as Path of Exile. Built-in features, it's better than all of them. Graphics are really good, I think. I have these set to medium just because I'm streaming off the same PC. My stream PC, I've had to replace the RAM, and then I've got to reinstall Windows in it and all this stuff. Just haven't messed with it. But I would say the graphics are. I think Wolcen still has the best. Wolcen definitely has the best campaign story. That it's not even close. But graphics are pretty good on Wolcen too. But for the end game stuff, here's the thing about it. This is a $35 game, and it's still in early access, beta. When you log in, it says beta. So you're not even in the full launch of the game yet. They just put in a shop right here. I don't know where. I don't remember because right here, appearance, open shop. So they had some cosmetic stuff in here. It's all cosmetics. They don't do any of the slime ball stuff you can purchase platinum as an example, 1,000 platinum, and then you go buy something for 840. So then you have 160 whatever left over, and there's nothing for 160. It'll be 250 or 100, and then it doesn't matter. You always have an uneven number. They don't do that. When you go to get points, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, all the cosmetics, 50, 100, 200. Exactly. The community complained about it. They addressed it. They do have some in-app stuff here. You got these supporter packs because you buy the game for $35. This is how they make their money. All the stuff is cosmetic. They have already said they will never have any non-cosmetic items. You got weapons, whatever, effects, footstep effects. They'll never have anything that is pay to win in the game. They're very receptive to the community, whatnot. But here goes the end game here, the echoes. So what I like about Last Epoch, you can target farm everything in the game. As an example, I can come here to this monolith of fate, whatever it's called. I don't think I clicked on it. Or am I already here? Oh, it already loaded up. I didn't even realize. So you can go normal, legendary. You see, legendary is hard. But you see the rewards. This is one. So I had a problem with the game a couple months ago where the game was disconnecting. Doesn't do that anymore. They did fix it. I have been playing with zero issues. But you can see the end game here. And you can reset this. So you have to find, right here I could go wands. They have these little things that look like these. That's the reveal one. This reveals all the echoes. They have some that reset it. You got to find them. So every time, let's say I come here and do this path, I've already done this one. So I come here, I complete that, I complete this, or I can come down here. Here's one that reveals more echoes, and then you'll have some that'll reset it. I think this may be one right here. I don't remember where the reset one, what it looked like, because I haven't played in a couple months. But it's similar to these. And then you got different stability and stuff. So when you want to do the in-game bosses, you got to have 550 stability. As you see right here, I have 730. So I could go do this if I wanted to. It also has, let me go back to the beginning here. So let's go back to the end of time. That's why it confused me a minute ago, because it didn't load. It just was there. But you have these little keys right here. Oh, that's the other thing too. Unlimited storage space. Search. Awesome search. You want storage space. You just use gold that you get in the game. I got 400k gold. I have a ton of storage space. You can search everything in here, so I can just say ice or chill, and then any item that has chill, you know, I click this one and it shows me right here 25% chance to chill. It's got 3 items. This one has 8. It's all the ones that are highlighted. You got a guide you can pull up here. Everything about the game you can read. Oh, stun. It's, look, for $35, this is a small, I think they have 100 employees working on this game. And it's a, keep in mind now, this is an early access game on Steam. For started off as maybe what, like a, was it like a 10-person people that met on Reddit or something like that? I don't remember what the story was, but they're up to like 100 now. So compare this to the billion-dollar corporation, you know, that company that just has the most popular aRPG game that's unfinished, that you pay $100, or maybe I paid $100, and then they have like a $70 version, and there's no end game. It's so many things wrong with it. They don't listen to the community. There's no map overlay, which they invented. And they don't want to break the immersion. Yeah, you know, when I'm running through a dungeon, I'm constantly having to tab out. It's constantly breaking the immersion when I can't see where I'm going. Anyway, yeah, you know, but they also, what I was trying to say was they have these keys right here, which I got off topic because I was talking about the stash. But like, you can do these in-game things right here. So you do this key, you spawn here, you go in here, put the key, and then you can read all the stuff about the, you know, the rewards and stuff that you get there, which is really cool. Part of the game. Let's remove that. And we'll just put this key back here. You know, and then not only that, like when you want to, you know, like you come here, let's go ahead and configure this tab. You can change the icon, you can change the color, you can give it a name. You got the different categories. You can get whatever category you want. So these are exalted items in the game, which, you know, are denoted by the purple. So these are all my exalted items, you know. So I got like wands and stuff, armor, different things. The crafting in here, far superior crafting system. They will have trade guilds and I think seller guilds. I know they have the trade guild. Pretty sure they have the seller guild as well, which when the game launches, I don't think that comes out till version 1 though, but when it launches, I think you have to be, and they do have like the, you know, SF, solo self-found, whatever. So they have a hardcore mode, solo self-found. They have an offline mode. They have a softcore mode, which is what I'm playing here. If you want to upgrade gear, it's so easy. It has a rating system. This has 39 forging potential, so I put it here. And if I wanted to, you know, upgrade something, which this is fully maxed out, so I can't upgrade it. But like if I didn't like something on here, like if I don't like dodge rating, you know, I could come in here and say, you know, trying to think. Well, it's been a while since I've done it. Rerolls the affix. Rune of removal removes a random affix. So it's going to be like, you know, I think you want, I don't remember which one it is, but yeah, you could remove the suffixes, the prefixes, and then the affix would be like the 32 increased mana regen or whatever. You can replace that. So it's fully customizable. I'm trying to find something that I have. I can just grab something out the box and craft it real quick. It's got uniques in here as well. You see the uniques. And there's some new stuff in here that I've never even seen before. Trying to see where I stuck it this morning. I think I put it down here on the end. Yeah, this, I think this is new. Eterra's Path, and this I think is new. I don't remember seeing these when I was playing before. But like, I can take like this right here, and we want to go craft it. See, that's the thing too. When you're doing the end game, you can target farm Like, it's way better than like relying on RNG. It's 1,000% better. And then once they add the guild stuff, like where you can trade, like right here, I can just put something that I need on it. So, we come over here to the suffixes. Like, so I am a mage, so I could add health. I can add different resistances that actually work. I can add health regen, physical resistance, shred, frailty. I probably would add health maybe onto the necklace or something like that. It's already got cold resistance, mana, and physical damage. Like, I don't want physical damage on here, so I can come in here and I don't remember which one it is. Let's see, modifies the outcome of a craft. I think it's the one that's missing right here. Glyph of Chaos. Randomly changes the upgraded affix to a different one. Glyph of Hope modifies the outcome of a craft. Oh yeah, so it doesn't have a cost. I don't remember. There's a way to change it, but I don't remember which one it is. Yeah, I have to get back in here to plan it. But yeah, it's fun. Like, so right here, like the Glyph of Hope. So because this one right here has 32 forge potential, and let's say I want to add health to it, right? So I come here, I have 32. This right here, I have a 25% chance to not use any of that potential. Once you get down to 0, the item is locked. Like, it's bricked. There's no more. So I come in here, it didn't cost anything to put the health. Now, if I want to upgrade it, I can leave this Glyph of Hope and then upgrade it. Boom. And see, it went from 32 to 26. So I used 6 right there. I can upgrade here. It's tier 2 cold resistance. And it actually used 7 right here. I want to upgrade this. And it used a lot right there. I can upgrade again. It didn't use any. I can upgrade this. And it bricked it. Now I can't upgrade this anymore. So then I can come here. Like, we can get rid of that. And since I don't need this, boom. Now I got resources. 4 health shards, 2 physical damage shards, 3 mana shards. And that's how, like, when I have an item up here that I want to add, say, like, mana to it, you got to have the resource for it. You can view your materials right here. So what did I have? Mana shard, I think, was one. Yeah, right here. Mana shard. I've got 114 of them. Right here, hybrid health, I have 1. Increased leech rate. You see all the different suffixes, prefixes, etc. I can just any of them, but I can just go like prefix. You can see what I have right here. I mean, it's a lot. And then you look at the suffixes, a lot. And then you can just go any. And you can also search by type. So if I just want to go cold, boom. And then you have ones that, like, whatever, bow cold damage, etc. You got set pieces that give you boost, like almost like Diablo 3. So when you come here to the set pieces, like I could add this bear stuff. So right here, the last bear Lament, the last bear Fury, and I don't remember what the other one was. There's might be the belt maybe or something. I don't remember. Or this, the last bear's scorn. So then they have the wolf right here. But yeah, I'll put this on, and this on, and you see you get health regen, void resistance, endurance, chance to taunt. 2 pieces, I also gain health gained on stun. And then 3 pieces, I get the plus 30 strength. I'm a mage, so I don't care about the strength. And then if you look like at the, I got to remember where it is. So here goes your abilities. So these are the passives. So you start as a mage, and then you choose your master. Sorcerer, Spellblade. Rune Master is not unlocked yet, but that's coming. And then, I don't remember what the skills right here. So then you have like your customizations, and then you got the node tree right here for whatever skill. So I got like Flame Lord, etc. I can put any of these that I want to. And then here goes you see the sorcerer, the spellblade, the mage, whatever. And you see down here at the bottom. Another cool thing that I like is if you want to, I like to attack normally with my left mouse button click, so I can change it. Like if I want to attack with Q, or if I just want to have it for movement, you just put it there and it'll just move. It actually zooms out at a reasonable distance. You do have pets in here as well. So if I go to appearance, I don't have any of the pets, but you got like pet slot 1. And if I open up the shop, you can see like they got the bird, the tiger. So this is not, they haven't put the weapons, the effects, or the footstep effects, the skill effects, or the footstep effects. So it's very limited right now as far as the cosmetics and stuff, because it is still early access. But I like this one. I think this one is cool. This one looks really cool in person. But I play mostly with cold spells, even though I'm not using all cold spells right now because I have focus, and then I have flame ward and teleport. I only have the snap freeze, and then I have lightning blast, which actually does cold damage with my build. But yeah, it's friggin'. I mean, I'll be honest, I have probably as many hours in this as I have in Diablo 4. And Diablo 4 has only been out a month. I got about 400 hours. But I had some issues with the game, like I said, where it was disconnecting. And it wasn't, some people had the same issue, but it wasn't like widespread. It was whatever. But yeah, the support team was super helpful. Like I was, emailing back and forth with a couple different people that were working on it. They literally just would send me emails and say, hey, we updated it. Are you having the problem? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. And I haven't been having it the last, bit that I've been playing. So if you see my health going down, that's the build that I have that does that. Every time I do a lot more damage when every time I use my spell, it takes my health. It uses my health instead of my mana. But I almost never run out of mana. But the end game, there's still a lot of stuff that they're adding to it that is not on here. The end game is a lot better than Diablo's. It's not as boring. It's fun, but it's definitely not near the level of, say, like Path of Exile. But again, Path of Exile has been around pretty long time, so you see people linking items and stuff in the chat right there. And I don't have any loot filters on right now. Yeah, if you haven't played this game, I highly recommend. If you like aRPGs, I definitely recommend it. It's pretty good. I mean, almost everybody who, plays whatever aRPG will tell you that Last Epoch, you can ask anyone that plays aRPGs, I'm going to tell you it's a good game. Like, no cap. Like, it's good. And I got me a unique right there. We'll pick that up. I like how everything's built in. That's one thing about like PoE where you know, you got to use like third-party tools, which is not ideal. I've been playing so much Diablo, I don't even remember how to play, to be honest. Like, it's taking me a bit to remember, like, how my build works, so that I don't die. Because of the fact that it uses my health instead of my mana. Well, it uses some mana, but it uses the health first. And you can see the flame ward right there. The orange. And you see the meter up here at the top. But yeah, it's very smooth. I will say this, like, because, you know, recently all I've been playing is Diablo. And I play it on PC as well as on the PS5. This game is far, like, as far as smoothness goes, it's night and day. You can tell this is a PC game and not a console port like Diablo 4. Better UI, no like rubber banding issues really. They did recently add, well, this was like a few months ago when before Diablo had come out, they added the ability to choose what server you want to connect to. Because before, I think it was just everyone connected to, like, automatically, and like everyone connected to like the central US server. I think maybe they had different ones, maybe like in Europe or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But now you can pick and choose. You know, now you can come in here, and I think it's at the top right here. Yeah, you got all these different servers that you connect to: Asia, South America, Australia, you know, Central, East, West, you know, whatnot in the U.S. And for whatever reason, Central has a lower ping, even though I live in the what is referred to as the NEC, the Northeast Kingdom, the NEK. It's Vermont, Maine, and the upper part of New Hampshire. Basically because, you know, Northeast Kingdom, basically because, you know, I'm not too far from the Canadian border. You know, 35 miles, give or take. And it has the map overlay. And of course you can change that. Like if you want it zoomed in more, if you want it, you know, the opacity to change, etc. And that's it. Dungeon done. Open portal and dip back on to the next one. So this was the unique that I got, the Falcon dodge rating. Yeah, see, so I don't know if some of these are new or not because it's been a couple, like it's been a bit since I really got into playing it.
Take care.
I think these are filled up. Like if I want to buy another slot here, it's 290,000. I just purchase it. My tab shows up. Booyah. And then I want to come in here and I want to say 7. I have 35 stash tabs. I got the wrong color there. I don't know which one I'm using for these. It's not that one. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's that one. Oh, because I'm clicked on it. Never mind. Yeah. So we got our uniques right there. And then now I can target farm rings. It tells you right here, 29% increase item rarity, 17% increase experience gained. Enemies have like almost 30% increased health and damage. A unique item is the reward, but you cannot die. If you die, you do not get the reward. The reward comes at the end. So because the other one, I think it disconnected when I was playing probably. And they do have some like auto attack. Let me see if this one has one. No, like off-screen auto attack stuff. Some of them do. You know, they're all different. I don't know. This must not be working right here. I don't know why the chat is. I mean, I literally said disable. You know, I just started playing this because I was bored with Diablo. You know, Season 1 will be here in a few days, so I'll be playing that when it comes back out. I just feel like this game, I mean, I've heard plenty of people who play RPGs, you know, praise Last Epoch. Like, what's his name? Zizarin, or whatever his name is. I think he's, what is he, like, does he live in Norway or something like that? Or I don't know where he lives at, but I know he's not American. I've heard him plenty of times praise this game as one of the better aRPGs. I mean, he actually had the, like, I don't know, I guess if he's like the CEO or something like that of 11th Hour Games. Did like an interview with him not too long ago, a few months ago, maybe like 2 months ago. I don't want to, like, I'm done everything in Diablo, so, I mean, yeah, I could start another character. I was playing like a barbarian build, but it's no sense because I plan on playing hardcore, so I was just like, I'm not even going to mess with it until the season starts or whatever, so I'm just playing this for the next 3-4 days. I'm probably not going to go so long in between playing it. I'm going to slow down on Diablo. I've been playing it way too much, like unhealthy amount. Like 400 hours is just unhealthy. You know, it started to, when you play something that much, like it's not good for your mental health, because also too, like I could tell like I'm hating on it sometimes when I'm playing, like complaining about stuff or whatever, because I'm playing so much. So it's like when you play a game, this happens with other, you know, I play another game like a lot, and I play it for money, stuff like that. Or I did. It's been a couple years. I don't play it anymore, really. Not like that. Not competitively. I just, it really just made me cranky. It caused arguments with people that I, you know, cared about, and, you know, basically turned me into like a dick. You know, but like when you play a game for so long or so much, you notice when things are broken. You tend to pay attention more, you know, and sometimes your passion can get confused as you know, oh, you're just being a hater or whatever. When really it's not. Really, you're just passionate about something and you want something to be the best, you know, and you voice your opinion about something. People, you know, they feel like only their opinion matters or whatever. When, you know, to me, yeah, only my opinion matters to me. But, you know, people feel like they need to voice their opinion to you if you say something. Like, it's not an open discussion. The way I look at my life is, or say YouTube or Twitter, it's a dictatorship, not a democracy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, some guy told me, he's like, because I asked him, I was like, why are you replying to me? I didn't ask your opinion about, I don't even remember what it was. And someone asked a question about something, and I, you know, answered the question with what I thought about it, and then he replied as to why he thought I was wrong, but I never asked what it was. It was like, you know, what do you think is the best, like, game of all time, or I don't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. It was like, it was 4 Call of Duty games, and it said which is the best Call of Duty of these 4. So it was like the last 4 Call of Duties, and I had put Cold War, and then he come in there and said the campaign sucked, this, that, and the other, and I never, the question didn't ask why do you think this is the best. It just said it was a picture of 4, and it said which one do you think is the best of these 4 games. And so I said Cold War. The reason why I said Cold War is because I play zombies. Cold War is the last good zombie. It's one of the better zombies too, overall. Like, Cold War zombies is fucking S tier, S plus tier. In my opinion, you know, whatever. There may be people that like Black Ops, you know, 1 or 2 zombies or whatever. But that wasn't one of the options. It was like Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, I think World War 2, and then the Cold War. Whatever the last like 4 CODs are. I don't know. I think COD sucks as a whatever. I think Warzone is like a brain dead game. That's the main reason why I don't like competitive games. This is the boss right here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I just click this and have to stay in the circle or something. I don't remember. I may die because I don't remember how to play. It's been so long. Ooh, he left. That's a new little thing right there. Looks like Diablo, the Frost, like with the Penitent Greaves, or the ice spikes or something. I don't know. Ooh, shit. Yeah, this is the final boss, pretty sure. Oh, nope. This is not like Diablo. If you die you cannot go back and pick the item up. Like, you come back, that shit clear. You gotta pick that shit up. You pick it up now. And that's it. Echo conquered. That's the end game. Like, that's the dungeon cleared. Pick up any of this stuff. I don't really need it. I have all my gear for this build. So you just hit open portal and you dip out. And then there's the Echo reward right there. So remember, it was, I think it was like rings and amulets or something. I don't remember what it said. Offhand catalyst. Oh, it may have just been I dropped a relic right here. It may have just been unique items that it was. I think it showed the picture of the ring that said unique. And then we got a set item, Pebble's collar, got a ton of those. We don't need that. And yeah, like you see, like here, like the bone. This one has physical and necrotic resistance, mana, elemental resistance, physical resistance. And so when you're looking at your stats, like you open this up and I think it's character. Yeah. So right here, you want it 70. So I don't have any poison resistance right now. I think I've removed something that had it. I think I've switched out something on accident earlier. I was playing last night. I think I took something off that gave me poison resistance. I think it was my wand. Let me look down here. Like, I don't know why I don't have poison resistance. I've removed something that... Maybe my body armor. Look at all the tabs, though. Storage space for days. Imagine being a $1 billion company and launching a full-price game, and you get like 33 storage space or whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck who you are. You cannot tell me that's not trash. If you don't think that that is not trash, then I don't know what to tell you. Cope-harder, Mama G. I'm sure someone will tell me that. Because I don't like PvP. I don't know what happened to my poison resistance. I was clicking stuff earlier, like I started playing, because I hadn't played the game in a while, but just to get like reacquainted with it. So then if you want to do like right here, so let's grab this. Let me see. Enemies have 40% endurance. Okay, so as long as it's not like a poison one, I'm good. Because yeah, poison damage will just like decapitate me. And you can always teleport out really quick. You just hit that and hit the town portal. No fucking delays, none of that. right, it does end here, bitch. You should see the, you know what? Hold up. Let me hit the town portal here. I'm going to lose that out, but let me show you the barbarian in this game. Look, you want to see what a fucking barbarian looks like? Instead of this mental health barbarian we have in Diablo. I'm trying to remember. I think it's this one. Yeah, they call him a sentinel. So this is my barbarian character. So I was making characters earlier this morning to see, because I only play as a Sorc on here. Watch right here. Oh, whirlwind. Oh, I can't do it inside the area. Hold up. I gotta go. You know what? I think I can just go back out the store and do it. Hold on. You want to see real fucking barbarian instead of this slow ass fucking boring shit? Look at that. Look at that. What? What? Yeah, come at me, my G. Come at me. Oh, you want to go full Thor? What? You want to go full Thor? Hammer throw, bitch. Oh. I can't target the... You have the lunge right here. let me go to an area, get an enemy. I can't go any further because of the fire there. So it's closed off. Because that's like the opening area of the game. You know, it's kind of like every other game. Can't do anything in the town.
Thank you, Tara.
Look how colorful that is. And I have my graphics, I think they're like medium high-ish, just because I was streaming, so I turned them down a little bit. So now we can see some actual gameplay right here, right? So I'll do the hammer strike shit first. And you know, if you don't know like the story of this, so these guys that made this game, you know, I think they were all Diablo 2 fans, like they all played Diablo 2, and I think the story goes they were all huge Diablo 2 fans, something like that, or maybe aRPG fans, and were like on Reddit and said, hey, who knows anything about making a game? I think that's just the way they told the story. Like, I don't remember. I watched the interview with, I guess, one of the founders of it. And yeah. I think it was like 10 guys or something. Or I don't know if it's all like guys. I don't know if it was any women or whatever, but 10 people, I should say. Yeah, the hammer throw is dope. You gotta remember too, like I'm only level nothing. So like I come here, you know, this is your passive skill tree. So like I can upgrade my strength here because I'm a sentinel in here, but we all know that's barbarian. they have an upgrade for this as well, right here. So you got move speed, damage. It's additive per point. Does not scale with points allocated. Doubled with two-handed weapon. Doubled while dual wielding. And I can boost this up. Now my area, my AOE or my reach is 30% larger. So when I'm spinning, I got the larger, like 30% larger area. Uh-oh, that was... And your health regens, too. You need to bail out quick. You just hit the portal. Anyway, I'm not trying to play with the... if you want to see, I can just show you real quick. So these are the 5 classes, and then they all have like a subclass or whatever. So you have your base class is the mage, and then your mastery, you have sorcerer, and you see they have different. And then this one's, I guess maybe like when the game comes out officially. This is your druid right here. He's got like primalist, beastmaster, shaman, druid. This is going to be your necro. This is going to have acolyte, necro, what was that? Light king, whatever, warlock. You got your rogue, blade dancer, marksman, falconer, and then you're going to have like your barb, sentinel, void, forge guard, paladin. And then you see they all got different skills and stuff that they can use. The only thing that I do not like, and this isn't like whatever, but like if I'm playing an RPG, like I want to be white, I want to be a male. You can't change the, like, it's always female and he's always like non-white. So the only white male that you have are these two, which you can, I don't care. Like, I'll play with the barb. I mean, doesn't matter or I'll play with the female. Doesn't matter. Once you have armor on, you're not going to see them anyway. But I'm just saying, like, for that RPG experience, like, I like, I'll use Diablo 4 as an example. I like that I can go in there and I can make myself bald. I can put tattoos. I can have beards. I can have earrings. I can have yellow eyes. I can have red hair. I can have long hair. I can have braids. I can have an afro. Whatever. I can have, blue skin, brown skin, pale skin, yellow, whatever. It's got like a bunch of different color options in there. So I feel like being able to, I don't like that I can't change the body type in Diablo. Like, say you could maybe like an Elden Ring as an example, or maybe like, say, Fallout 76, where you have options to fully customize like your, the way that you look in game. I do like that better and prefer that is a personal preference, like, what I want within RPG. So I don't know if that's something they plan on adding anytime in the future. But, like I said, right here, you wouldn't know if I was male or female if I'm running around in the game because, I got the helmet, I got the cape, mages, every single aRPG, they all have dresses on, or like, not dresses, but you know what I mean, like what a magician or mage looks like. They all have like those skirt things or whatever, if I were to come in here and look at the, stuff like this, the temple garb, or it's all like, the overcoat or the long, looking stuff or whatever. So, but I mean, yeah, like right now, you have no idea if I'm male or female. Like when I'm running around, like you couldn't tell. You don't know if I'm white, black, male, female, Hispanic, Native American. There's no telling. And you see all these things, like you can see the levels of them. So this is 58, this is 62, this is 70, this is 80, this is 85, 75, 90, 90, 90. And then you see the 100 here is because I'm playing, like, so I farm this area a lot. And then you have like normal, and then you have like hard. And so when I click it, it's going to ask me normal or legendary, not hard. But you see minimum corruption 100, no maximum corruption or whatever. And then, right here, corruption increases monster health and damage. Corruption increases item rarity and experience gained. And then exclusive Echo rewards on this timeline. So it's going to have set pieces and uniques. It's going to have amulets and rings. So I play on legendary. And then, like, if I want to do the main boss, or to reset it, and I'll actually go to a higher level, you see Echoes completed. I can just keep doing like the end game if I wanted to. And those do have the drops. Like, they have different drops or whatever. But like when I zoom out, you see how it just keeps going and going until you like either do the boss to, if I were to back out to, or was it right here? You see how it says, like, I'll give you an example. Like this says 58. I think it starts off at 50, and this says 62. So every time I complete it, it goes up like higher and higher. And this says like 60. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is. And then you have different, like this is the map too. So when you zoom out, you'll have different areas unlocked on the map. But like this is the same area as here. It's just a different time. So it's a time travel in the game. So I'm in the end of time, and you see what it looks like now. But like if you hit it, and then you can read the stuff over here, But like stuff that's on the map here, it may not be on the map here or here. Like you come look, there's nothing here. But then when I click back to maybe this one, yeah, you see there's stuff right here. But when I click here, look, there's nothing there. It's gone. You only have this little area right here and up here. Then you can complete it. And these are like spawn points, like waypoints that I've activated. Right here, I don't know where the waypoint is, but I didn't activate it for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe it didn't have one. I have no idea. I don't remember. This is like most of the end game here. So like right now I'm just like gear farming and stuff. But you see right here, quest echo locked. You need 900 stability, and then you get these Gave of Orbis when you complete the required quest. When you defeat Shade of Orbis to increase timeline corruption. Whatever. So I think I've already done all this stuff I don't know in this area. I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a little bit since I've done it. But yeah, let's just get to let's go do this. No, actually, let me find something that is useful to me. Oh yeah, no, amulet. Oh, right here. That's the starting level. And I think the further the way you get from the starting level, the harder it is. So like the more difficult, like you start here and it's very easy. And then as the tree expands, the further away you get, the more difficult the enemies are. The more like corruption you get, stuff like that. So my character is pretty strong, so... Ooh. Might not be strong enough for this. And you can also change like the color of the item drop too. So if you don't want like purple, you can change the colors of it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. So if I come in here to settings, might be graphics maybe? Or no, maybe gameplay. It might be the loot filter that you do to change it. I don't remember. I know there's a way to have it change the... I'm pretty sure it's a loot filter, and you pick what color you want it to be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a filter that you choose and you pick the color and stuff. It's got different sounds too. So basically everything like PoE has with like third-party sites, they have just built into the game. Like how Diablo 4 doesn't have any loot filter at all is beyond me. How a billion-dollar company that's been making the same game for 23 fucking 1996. What is that, like 20, however many years that is since the first Diablo come out? I mean, I know it's not the same people working on it, but you know what I mean. Like, how the fuck have they not figured out to put loot filters in their new game? Like, what? A full price fucking game. And it's always online, so you can't even use like a third party tool because they'll probably fucking ban you if you do. Like, wild. I think so I know you're looking right here and you're like, the mob density of this is maybe more spread out than some stuff. That's because I'm not doing the other dungeon. If you want like the crazy like PoE Diablo, like with fucking 500 things on the screen at one time, has that as well. It's just not in this Echo that I'm in. You can get it, like you can train them up and get the mobs like that. Don't get it twisted. They have this stupid shield around them, so it's like they're resistant to everything. This should be the boss right here. Somewhere. Oh, he's right there. Yep, and that's it. That's the Echo. So I'll show you the other dungeon instead of the Echo. Like, let me grab a key here. Let me just throw this in here. Throw that there. Key. We'll just grab one of these. I think these are like the endless ones. Yeah. So this one right here is kind of like a endless arena. Each attempt at the arena requires a key. Dying or leaving through a portal fails the attempt, And then you have different tiers. So fight through 40 waves of monsters, culminating in a fight against an arena champion. The arena champion drops exalted jewelry, 40% increase enemy damage, 60% increase enemy health. This one right here, you know, so we'll just do this tier. I don't think I can beat this tier. I don't remember. It's really hard. I don't remember what the arena was. I think there's a bridge here, maybe. Might be thinking of something different. Yeah, they spawn out of these little things. And then see, like, once you get to, what is it, like, the 5th wave or something? I don't remember. I know then you pick, like, it gets harder and harder each wave. You see how it's not many of them right now, right? Like, you'll see, like, they're gonna start. Like, they'll start going crazy in a minute. Kind of reminds me of like a tower. What is it? Like, you know, like one of those tower games. What was the South Park one? It was like something tower. I used to play that shit all the time. Fucking love that game. Okay, so that's 5 waves. And then, so you come over here, you get the chest. Whoops. That's my chest. And you break these, and then you get the rewards right here. And then you can also check with her. And she may have some stuff that, like these are good to buy. And then sometimes she'll have, like, you know, really good gear. But I think you have to get to the higher levels. So then you come here, continue, and then abandon run, attempt harder waves. Yeah, like every 5 it just keeps getting harder and harder. Eventually you'll be able to pick, like, the waves will have like uniques, or they may have, you know, some sort of drop with it. And like a difficulty, like you can pick like one item, maybe it's not as good and it's easier, or you can pick like the harder level and it has like way better items. And while the items, while there is some RNG stuff, like mechanics based in it, it's definitely not shitty like Diablo 4 is, like RNG, or everything's fucking RNG to get the fucking gear you want to be able to play like a competent build where you're constantly relying on, like, you know, an item. I mean, there is like that. It does have the, you know, a little bit of RNG for. Oh, see, I died. I gotta grab another key. I'll just do like the tier 1 one. So I have to just grind. That's what aRPG is, my God. Constant grind. Oh no, hold up. Let me go collect the rewards. They're not going to be as good on this tier 1 shit. There's nothing here. I'll grab that. And you can play with other people too. Like, you can group up. And, you know, I mean, obviously the mobs are harder when you do that. Oh, we got a good item there. And then you see right here, like, attempt harder run. And then now you have the modifier. So you arena champion drops several affix shards. Arena champion drops additional idols. So then you see 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. On the harder level, sometimes these are like, it might be like 20 and 40. And then this will be like 50 and 70. Like, it's crazy. 150% damage increase. Like, crazy stuff like that. But then, like, you do this arena area. And you got those little shrines right there. Right there. They do get pretty hard though, like. right here. You can choose another one. You see right here, 100%, 100%. This gives you Sanctum keys. This gives you Exalted jewelry, but they have a 40, 60%. This one's really hard. This one is, or this one's hard. This one's like really, really hard. So we'll just do. I'd rather have the jewelry than the key. I have a bunch of the Sanctum keys, so it wouldn't matter anyway. I would have picked this level, regardless. I have to watch my health with this build. The reason why, like, this is kind of like, if you ever played Fallout 76, like with the bloody build. I'm trying to think of something that, I know that one has like the bloody build. You play low health. That's what this is. My attack does way more damage, but it uses my health first over my mana over here. Collect our rewards. Coming up on the boss now. Oh, unique items, arena keys. These have 180% damage and health. We're gonna do that. I'll probably die right here. It's all good though. I mean, I've already beat the level because you can't get the level or tier 2 until you beat tier 1. You can't get to tier 3 till you beat tier 2, etc., etc. Some of them I have the higher tiers. Like tier 4 would be the equivalent of, like, say, Diablo 4's, like, you know, the tier 100 dungeon. And just like that, poison. Remember, I don't have any poison resistance. Oh, I thought it was gonna send me back to. I guess I gotta click the portal. Like when you zoom in, watch. Look at my relic. That is last Epoch. Like I said, I think it's $35, $34.99. And like you can, you know, once you unlock all of these, you can just bounce around from the different monolith to unlock the different echoes. And they all have like different words, like when you click on them. And you see right here, timelines unlocked. So if I come right here, monolith completed, 11 out of 20. Timelines conquered, 28. Echoes conquered, 982. Whatever. Passive point rewards, idle shard rewards. And the end game's not even, you know, like I said, there's still more to the end game. So like here goes, you either gonna get a unique or a set amulet. So I come here, I do this, and then right there you have a unique. It's not just gonna be a ring, it's just, that's the picture that it uses. So I run through this. Like if I die in here, I just don't get the reward, but I can still complete it and go to the next one. Oh man, cold damage. I don't know. I haven't played in a while, so it's not that it's not that they're like messing me up. I don't know what the fuck I took off my gear because I hadn't played in so long to remove. I had all my resistances like even. I don't know what it is that I switched out last night. I was clicking on stuff like trying to sell it, and I swapped gear, and then I didn't realize I swapped it, and then I ended up putting it into my stash, because on here to go from like your personal storage to your stash, you have to hold Alt and then right click, you know, on the mouse. So you see at the bottom down here. And the cool thing about this too is like you can get more info out of everything. So if you hold down Alt right here, gives you a little more info. If you hit Control, like let's say I'm looking at this item, you know, I can hide it or show it, and it's showing you what these gloves look like to mine. You know, Alt Control. You got the crafting info right here for this item on the left, and then you know you can see more info by hitting the Alt. Like I said, just shows you like the range. Like so, this actually goes up to 200 dodge, 40% melee speed, and 28% haste. And then you know you cannot deal crit strikes because it's a unique item. But like the exalted are the ones that you want. Like these are like the best items in the game because these are the ones that have like the most you know, the ones like, so you'll see the forging potential. Like I'll find one that has like 50 or something like that. I don't know where one of the items are, but I have like some of the good ones that, you know, when they anything over like probably 45, like here's one with 42, 38, another 42, 42, you know, etc. But yeah, these are the ones, and they're like, you know, these are the ones that you can craft for your specific build. Like these uniques right here, I mean, you can't really change anything on them. And then the set pieces are the same way. Like if I take like this unique right here, I don't think I can change anything on them anyway. Pretty sure you can't. Yeah. Or maybe you can. I didn't think you could. Oh no, you can't. Yeah, you can't change anything. See how they're blacked out? Or I guess you could add that on there. Prefix. It doesn't have any potential. Duh. Yeah, you can't change anything on the uniques. They have no potential on them. Yeah, these ones where it says 1 legendary potential. So if you look at this rot mine right here, so you can take that and then you can craft it into the exalted item, and you know it'll turn, like you can turn it into a unique. I forget how it is. I know some of the uniques have like the potential like 2, 3, and that allows you to add more of like the affixes to the item or something like that. I don't remember exactly how it worked because I haven't played it in a bit, but I know there are some that have like the potential like 1, 2, 3, 4, like right here, 1 potential, and I have some that have like 2, and I think they go up to 4, I think. But you see how like this item right here on the left, these storm hide paws, look at the all, look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then over there on the right, it's got like 5 of the affixes or whatever. And then if you look at like these exalted, now it only has 4, although it's got +1 focus and +11 mana, like the suffix and prefix, like 2 and 2. 2 suffixes, 2 prefixes, and it's got 2 affixes, the 36 armor and the 34 increased elemental damage. Yeah, I don't know. It's, you know, I mean, it is more complicated than Diablo, for sure. As far as the, I don't mean complicated like in a bad way. I just mean like it's more sophisticated. Like, you know, kind of like how PoE, you know, has that learning curve to, you know, like the node tree, and you got all the different little things like crafting and trading and getting the materials, and you know, you having to, you know, end game, you got to do like the end game to earn the certain materials or whatever. It's not as complex as that, but it's way more complex than Diablo 4. Like, but I mean, you know, it's definitely, it's like a nice middle ground between the two. I mean, because those are obviously, you know, PoE and Diablo are obviously the 2 most popular aRPGs. Like the hardcore people like the PoE, and then the whatever, just the casual aRPG fan probably prefers Diablo. Although, I mean, you know, majority, like not everybody, you know, some casual aRPG player like PoE. Like I prefer PoE. I think PoE is a better game, like honestly. But I like Diablo 3. I got 400 hours in Diablo 4, so I like that as well. But I like Last Epoch. Last Epoch is a really good game. It's fun. If you're someone that likes the campaign, I would say, like, if I had to grade the campaign, I would give it like a 6 out of 10. Like, Wolfson has the best campaign, hands down. Not even close. That's probably like a, what, say like a, probably like a high 8 out of 10, like a 8.8, something like that out of 10. Where like Diablo 4's story or campaigns, probably like in the mid 7s, something like that. Like the actual story. But Diablo has the lore because it has 4 games. So if you like the lore and stuff, you know. But there's some pretty good lore here into Last Epoch. It's just like the side quest stuff to it is not as... I don't feel it's as good. It's not bad. It's just... It's kind of confusing, to be honest. Like, oh, I clicked the fucking thing. I didn't do that. But like, if you come in here to this area, like you click this and let me try to find somewhere. Yeah, and you go like here, you know, it does have nice lore to it. You know, I mean, it has a huge map. Like I said, it is with the time travel, and you know, you got the quest and stuff. Like you can show the quest, hide them, and I've played through it, you know, a few times, so it's pretty good. You know, but as far as like a complete game, I mean, look at the guide right here. Tells you what everything is, what it does, explains it, like the rarity of the items. You know, everything has like tool tips, and it's just specialization tree. I mean, look, it's just like, I mean, look, and then another cool thing too is like if you're in the, where is it at? I think it's yeah. So if you open up the shop here and you have this, right, and you see the gear here, but then you can click this and you get this little video of what it looks like when you're wearing it. Like showing you what the item looks like when you have it on, which is kind of cool. And then you know, see it right here. It's kind of like a default like image, but it's showing you the gear. Oops. Trying to find something like, oh, the pet. You can see the pet in the game, what it looks like when you're running in the game. Look at the one of the things that I like is, watch this right here. Oh, it's opening up the, I thought it was going to show it. But like, I like the, so I like this portal. So this is the teleport right here, the dragon. I think that one's really cool. This is one. And they all have the different birds. I like these wings, but I think this looks the best. It's like the necromancer shit. And the bell tolls. But I think this dragon looks really dope. And you see like another thing too, like so you are basically just creator packs. You get the 3 items, and then you get the 150 epoch points. So then you could come in here, let's say like with the supporter pack, you get 150 with all of them. It doesn't matter if you spend $20 or if you spend the $50, you're going to get the 150 points. And you can literally buy like 3 $50 items, or you could buy like the $100 or 100 point, and then a 50 point, whatever. Or you could buy 3 50s. But like this right here looks really cool when it's on the character. That's like the cape. So when you're running around, like, so I play Frost, so I like that. It's really dope. You know, is it worth $10? I mean, it's just worth $5. I mean, that's up to you. You know, it's not me to determine if something's worth whatever. But yeah, man, that's Last Epoch. Wanted to talk about it because I started playing it and I was just like, you know what? I did make a video, or the game kept crashing on me, like it kept disconnecting. And, you know, in the video, I said that it wasn't meant to be hate. This was just like, hey, it's a problem with the game. Other people had the problems. Like, there's a huge, like, 45-page forum post, people having the problems. But that post is like 3 years old or something, but people are constantly commenting on it. So, you know, it's grown to this really big, like, you know, threaded post where people are having the problem, you know. But I mean, look, it's early access, so every early access game is gonna have issues. But you know, as far as like the game goes, I'd say it's fairly complete and definitely worth the money. Out of all the games, I mean, look, I like Wilson. I like the campaign. I like Diablo 4's campaign. You know, I like the lore of it because I've played all the other ones. And you see right here, like in the chat, like he, you know, linked this item. You can click it. I don't know how. I don't remember how you open up the chat. I think I got it disabled. But yeah, you can see the item right here that he's linking. When you hover over it, look at that, like the font of erased. But anyway, man, I gotta go to bed. I've been awake since last night. This is the last Epoch. Definitely check it out if you haven't played it and you like, you know, aRPG type games. I think you'll enjoy it. You know, once you get the campaign, you get here. The campaign's probably like, I don't know. I don't remember. I want to say maybe like 25-ish hours. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I think something like that. If you were to do maybe like everything, might not be as long as if you don't do everything. You know, I wouldn't say it's, you know, probably no different than like Diablo 4's like campaign. I don't know how long that takes. I don't think Diablo 4 took. Maybe Diablo 4 was maybe like 10 to 12 hours of the campaign of actual playtime. Maybe a little bit longer. That's like not doing all the side quests and stuff too. I'm just talking about just running through the story, you know. Yeah, it may not be that long. It may be like 15 hours or something like that. But, you know, you do have to do it like once and then you're in the end game. And then the end game, you can start, you know, you get those keys, you start doing those arenas. And then the arena that I did is different than these other. So if I go to the keys right here, there's 5 different keys. So this arena key of memory. This is the arena key. Then you look at these. This is like a dungeon right here. This is like a dungeon. And then this is like a dungeon. And they all have different things that they do. Like, I forget. I think it's these ones right here. Open the door to Soulfire and the Felled Woods. I don't remember which one of these. Some of these, so you're going to have kind of like the vendor of curiosity or whatever, like you have in Diablo 4, like where you use the obols or whatever. So when you're running through one of these maps, I don't remember which one it is. I think it's this one, but it could be one of these. I don't remember because it's been a while since I've done it. But you'll pick up these little, like, you know, little red glowing things, kind of like, you know, the obols or what, blue or purple or something in Diablo 4. So like you'll pick these up like when you're running through this dungeon, and like the more enemies that you kill, the more of them that you get. Obviously you can't die, because then if you die, you lose your key and you don't get to go back in there. So that's the thing, you got to stay alive. And then you get to the end of it, and then he'll have like different items that you can buy. You could say, hey, well, I want to see you. You basically gambling like the little whatever they're called for, you know, helms, or, you know, one-handed weapons or two-handed weapons, or relics, you know, necklaces. And then there's like another one, you earn like the in dungeon currency, and this one you can load up. You can actually spend your gold and you can buy chests. Each of the chests, like each one you buy, the next one is more expensive. Like it may start off at like 5,000, and then the next one is like 33,000, and then the next one's like 47,000, and then the next one's like 200,000, and it keeps going up. So if you got like a few, this is why I don't have any gold right now, because the last time I played, I was doing those dungeons and was buying all the items, because you're looking for like the chase items or whatever. And I don't remember what the other one gives you. they all give you something different. Like this one, you've seen how I did like the arena, and it just once you defeat the boss, I mean, you'll get like the drops like all at one time. But I died both of the level 1 and 2, just because I haven't played in a while. And just don't remember how to play my build. Like I kind of do, but I don't remember like the teleport and the focus. Like if you look down here at the focus, like there's a reason why I have this here and a reason why I have this here. I know this like refills my mana, but I don't. There's something that I use this for other than just like refilling my mana, and I don't remember exactly what it is. But because I haven't played it in so long, but the only thing that does damage is like this and this. But like I can do a lot of multiply damage with it. You know, it says 26,000 or almost 27,000 DPS. It does a lot more than that. Like you can, it's like a, you know, you do this, then you hit them with that, and it does, you know, like 2 million damage or whatever. It's just I haven't played it in so long, I don't remember, because I'm so used to playing Diablo 4 now. Like I'm so used to like that, you know, style of game. Same thing like with PoE. I haven't played since whatever the last season was. You know, I played like 2 weeks, and then I haven't played it since. So like if I were to go play it right now, I'd have no idea what my build was. I remember it was some kind of like poison arrow thing or something. I don't even remember. It's the same thing everyone else played. Whatever. I went and found a build guide and did it, and I like played through it. Normally I don't look at build guides. I just play normally like a Sork or something like that and use cold spells. That's pretty much how I play all these games. Always just using all cold spells. That's how I was using this. And then someone that I was playing with was like, oh yeah, use Flame Ward, Teleport, and Focus. So I switched it up. You know, I had like right here, I was using Ice Barrage, Glacier, and something else in here. I don't remember. This actually does cold damage. There's something else that I was using. It might be an Elemental Nova. I can't even remember what else I was using. Let me see. Skill. How do I open up the skill here? I was using Glacier, Snap Freeze, Ice Barrage. Oh, I was using the Black Hole with the cold damage. Cold damage, cold damage, cold damage, cold damage, cold damage, cold damage, cold damage. But anyway, I'm out.